Hello and welcome to the first of our Viewpoint Election Specials. My name's Beaumont. Thank you very much for watching. We will have some early results about midnight tonight, UK time. But when the polls closed at 10 o'clock, news hit the wires, and it was not good news for Gordon Brown. The Work and Pensions Secretary, James Purnell, basically sent a letter to Gordon Brown saying he was resigning from the cabinet and he was telling the Prime Minister to step down. This letter was sent to the newspapers The Sun and The Times, both of which are Murdoch newspapers. The Work and Pension Secretary himself said he was not seeking the actual leadership itself, but wanted to trigger a debate on the leadership. Now, remember, Mr. Purnell is the third cabinet minister in the past few days to announce they're stepping down. Strike one, Jackie Smith, Home Secretary. Strike two, Hazel Blears, Community Secretary. Will Mr. Purnell be strike three for Gordon Brown and him out of office? It could well happen. Don't forget, there are still 34 councils to go. Here's what I expect will happen, and now it's gone 10 o'clock in the UK. I'm now free, under election law, to start talking and saying what I think is going to happen. And here's what I think will happen. It's not what I would like to see happen, but here's what I think will happen. I think the Conservatives are going to have a great night. They're not deserving of it, but I think they're going to get one. I think Labour are now in so much crisis that the traditional, what I call two-party swing, will come into effect, and people will swing from Labour to the Conservative Party. But of course, the Conservatives have been as much implicated in the MP's expenses scandal at Westminster as Labour have, as the Liberal Democrats have, as the SNP have, and Sinn Féin. So there's a number of reasons why David Cameron and the Conservative Party are deserving of what will be a massive election victory for them tonight. But I expect them to get it. I expect them to get it. I expect to see other parties do well as well. Most of the minor parties will see quite a pickup, in the sense that some people will say, well, I just can't trust the major parties anymore, let's give someone else a try. Liberal Dems might see a bit of a pickup. I expect parties like the English Democrats to see some councillors. UKIP, probably the BNP as well, though again they're undeserving of any council seats, but they will probably pick up some. And there'll be a number of changes from probably from Labour to no overall control, or maybe even straight swings from Labour to Conservative, or even Labour to Independent, or various others. So those are what I'm expecting to see. I'm expecting to see a Labour rout, and Conservatives being one of the big beneficiaries. As I said, not that they're deserving to be. But for all that, results will start coming in very, very shortly. As I record this now, we are approaching 11 o'clock, so we've got about an hour to go before the first counts begin. And the first results will probably start coming in shortly after that. That is the first of these Viewpoint Election Specials. I'm Beaumont. I will see you with more of these over the next few days. We have, of course, Ireland voting tomorrow in their local elections. We have the European elections going on across the continent. The results from that will start appearing Sunday evening. And we will have more throughout the weekend and into Monday as well. Have a good night, sleep well, and we will see you again tomorrow for our first roundup of the overnight results from this, what could turn out to be a very damaging election, not just for Labour, but for Gordon Brown. See you tomorrow. Goodbye for now.